Welcome to the oh so cozy La Vagabond this morning. We are so excited that there's a change in weather. There's been a cold front that's come down and we are just delighted to put on jumpers and jackets. I'm sure the novelty will wear off, but for now it's like the season has changed and we're really excited. We just hoisted the sails and we're off to our new anchorage. Blowing out here. You guys, we're so thrilled to share that we've finally arrived in Japan's breathtaking inland sea, a region that's steeped in history where ancient navigators once sailed, surrounded by magnificent castles and forts that tell stories of the past. In this episode, get ready to immerse yourself in some of the most stunning landscapes as we explore the wonders of nature and venture into a city I've always dreamed of visiting, Hiroshima. Oh, and we also get a surprise visit from the Coast Guard, and it was quite the event. So happy you're here with us. How you going, Cap?
Very good.
What's new? Aside from the season. Your jacket looks great on you, babe.
I know. We pulled the code 0 out of the bag and dragged it all the way forwards. Then the wind went from 13 here to 15 in here, so we're just overpowered. We would have been way overpowered. It's a bit of a shame to be dicking around with that heavy sail, all for nothing, but at least we got the wind in. We got 1.4 kilowatts coming in through the ocean vault. We're doing 10.5 really easily. So I could come up, I could heat it up and we'd be flying, and we're headed straight on course.
So we still have 500 nautical miles or so to sail to Tokyo City before we catch our favourite band live. And we have just the right amount of time to explore a fair few ports along the way. It's a bit of a milestone arriving into the Seto Inland Sea yesterday. We got to go through another strait, so we've ticked another strait off the list, and just looking back, I feel really happy with the amount of time we got to spend. We're all in a very silly mood this morning. I apologise. I feel very happy how much time we got to spend island hopping from Okinawa all the way up here, up the west coast of Japan, and then into the inland sea. I thought we'd be more rushed with the typhoons, but they just seemed to go around us. It was as if nature did that just for us, you know, because we're such important people. But no, everything just worked out and we got to go hiking and do some diving. It was amazing. I can't wait to go back to those islands after the winter in Japan. Alright, where are we going, Kai?
So we're just in the Seto Inland Sea now, where we stopped for the night. As you can see, there's lots and lots of shipping going on. These are all AIS targets and other cargo ships mostly in here. We haven't seen any other sailing boats. Where we're going today is 65 miles to the east, through these little islands, and stopping here at anchor. Because tonight the wind's going to be from the north.
Okay, island's called Manzan.
The town is Manzan and the island is called Hiroshima.
Okay.
Humans need change.
Yeah.
So we've just experienced a big change. There are these northerlies coming down. We've been hot, and I mean, they were shutting down schools in the Philippines, and there was 0 knots of wind, and I was sweating in my sleep like all night. I was waking up dehydrated, and so we've been looking forward to this winter in Japan. It's finally come, especially Elena.
This island we're going to, I don't think we've said yet. There's meant to be a huge mountain behind the anchorage and also a hot spring. So yeah, we're gonna hop in the water. We're gonna hop in the ocean in this lovely weather and get nice and warm in the hot spring. I've been waiting for this. We've been to a couple of onsens, which are like the traditional, legitimate like places you go to, and yeah, there's pools and you gotta get naked and scrub yourself. And, but yeah, this one is a more natural form. We can keep our clothes on.
I'm not keeping.
Of course you're not keeping your clothes on. That was actually one of the questions I got in my Q&A that I did on Instagram. They were like, how does Ellie and the rest of the crew handle you being naked all the time?
Hey.
Yeah. Comfy? What you cooking, Corinne?
Japanese style curry, some pumpkin
Nice.
and sweet potato because it feels so much autumny these days that yeah, it feels like some kind of stew, and also it's a bit colder and rainy today, so no salad.
What have you done?
No.
Have you made a mess?
But Mama, it smells funny. But
It smells funny?
And it's making me hard to breathe.
What smells? Let me come down here.
Mixing with the air.
Oh, you mean it's the curry smell? You don't like the curry smell?
So it's blowing 18, gusting to 20. I'm just out here doing a bit of filming, keeping an eye on things. Got the anchor tied off. I'm just going through all the things that I'm thinking here. Got the anchor tied off. This isn't tied off, but this is... No, it is tied off. Tied it off. I'm just looking around on deck for any sort of leaks or anything that, if a squall or something does pick up, like what's the thing that's going to break or damage, or what's the problem that I can fix now before it happens.
So we're in a dead patch right now, but it's about to pick up to, what did you say? 20 knots all of a sudden?
It happened back there. It went from 8 to 20, and we've got a full main and a full Genoa up, so it's quite a bit of wind.
Look, even with the wide lens, you can see the line just there.
The boat goes and then starts going fast very quickly. And the same thing's happening here. So we've got 6 knots of wind, we've got the electric engine on just for a little bit. It's such a beautiful thing to just have, to just get you in situations exactly like this. But you can see the change in the water here, and me and Kai are like discussing tactics. We're like, what do you reckon it's gonna be, 20? And we're like, yeah, 20. And then Kai was like, do you want to wind away the headsail? I think I'll be, and I said, I think we'll be right. I was like, it needs to be at least 25 before we're like, holy shit, boys.
Well, here it comes. Come in here to talk because it's so windy out there, but the wind is just funneling through these islands and it just got really, really rough. Oh my goodness, we are hooning. Are you a helm hogger today? It is fun. It went on and on like this for the next hour, huge gusts of wind hitting us hard, and we were on the verge of having to reef the sails. Things were getting rough, and since we were almost at our anchorage, we decided to drop the mainsail completely while we still could in this sheltered spot.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, it's free now. We're trying to drop the main, but there's big gusts, it's quite difficult. Back towards me. Darling, what'd you see?
I don't want to go on the bus.
Huh?
Mommy, is it going to be rough in our boat?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Are you keeping an eye out for?
I know the last one.
Want me to loosen the main sheet?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for it to be summer again. Nah, I'm just kidding. Looks good, babe. I go somewhere here, yeah?
Sorry?
What about here?
Yeah.
All right, go back. All right, what were the stats, boss?
No better?
Did you just turn the screen off?
Yeah.
We'll replay. It was fast. It was good.
Oh no, it's just a good sail upwind.
Little sea cockroaches. Up you go, baby. That's it. know, I'm giving your dad the death stare. Yeah, put them nicely. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's take chicken to the onsen. Honestly, where have onsens been all my life? Japanese onsens are heated by geothermal activity and are famous for their mineral-rich waters, which can vary widely from one onsen to another. These minerals are thought to offer health benefits like improving skin conditions and, of course, promoting this deep relaxation. We're gonna have to turn off the camera now, guys. Oh, okay, because we are gonna hop in there.
Mommy,
Yes.
what is too hot?
Yeah, let Mama touch it first, might be too hot.
Mama, can we take this?
While we were a bit misled by reviews and translation errors about the outdoor hot spring situation, this one was still stunning and we had it all to ourselves. It was the perfect way to unwind after that full day of sailing.
Wait, hello, Lenny. You feel safe?
You okay?
I'm stepping down.
Yes. Yeah. No, I understand. It could be totally out of our hands. I understand, but let's put it to them.
Riley's on a phone call with someone from Hong Kong, another lead in this wild goose chase he's been on, trying to get a hold of the owners of IDEC. He wants to see, it's sitting in a storage shed. I think we've spoken about it probably a lot on the channel already, but yeah, it's just sitting in a shed and he wants to give it some love, and yeah, maybe that'll be our next boat, but we'll see. So I'm just down here keeping the kids as quiet as possible. We're all having some screen time. I love this boat. I'm not ready to move on.
Mom, can I have milk?
You want milk? So yeah, we're all just down here trying to be super quiet because the Starlink's way better up there in the saloon. What are you watching? Are you watching David Attenborough? Good pick, darling.
Can I have meat?
You want some meat
Yes.
right now?
Yes. I want everything.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Can I get mango?
Yeah, you can have the dried mango.
Ling Ling is just the most beautiful person.
Yeah.
So she told me she really, really felt for Guao when he went missing,
Yeah.
and like was telling no, but it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. You'd have loved it.
Aw.
Absolutely loved it. So we had a big chat. That was awesome.
Guao Chan was a dedicated sailor and true adventurer, known for his ambitious attempts to break world records at sea. When he set out on his trimaran, the Qingdao China, aiming for his third record, he went missing. Guao Chan's disappearance was not just a loss for the sailing community, it had a profound impact on his family and especially his children. As a devoted father, he often shared his passions for the sea with them, teaching them about adventure and resilience. His disappearance highlighted the dangers that come with pushing boundaries on the open ocean. Suo Oshima, let's see, apparently it became particularly known during the Heian period for its production of somen noodles, a tradition that's continued for over a millennium. Plus, there were these olive trees that were brought in from Greece at one point, and you can find them scattered all over the island. We plan to stay here for a few days, lace up our hiking shoes, and explore the stunning natural beauty that surrounded us.
Bamboo, that's what pandas eat, but also it's a very strong construction material. So you can build houses out of it.
God, roads like this just give me so much anxiety.
It's not the thin roads, it's the pit vipers.
After refueling here, our first mission for the day was a hike to a waterfall. Though the reviews suggested it would be really tough to find, and given our recent luck with reviews, we weren't feeling too confident. Oh, it's so good.
This is so delicious.
It's so delicious.
Why is the autofocus? Snake.
What's that?
I don't want to go here. I don't believe that. Snake ate Nick.
I'm getting Blair Witch vibes, babe. What is this place? anymore and now there's a house. That's very Blair Witchy. Just wait for Dad, baby. He's gonna get the spiders down.
All right, what's going on?
I'm done. I don't want to go down here.
Why?
There's so many spiders everywhere, and now mosquitoes, and the Habu pit viper is lurking in the shadows. Nope, nah. Oh my god.
What?
And there's mosquitoes too.
There's one right above.
Oh.
We are in the clouds, boys. Look at this. This is cloud. Yeah, I know, but look at this.
Oh, there it is! Woo! The religious scene on Suo Oshima is a cool mix of Shinto, Buddhism, and local traditions, making spirituality a big part of what defines the local identity. And honestly, just being here has sparked me to revisit some of my own old spiritual beliefs and practices, and it's just been really nice.
There's a lady that I'm particularly inspired by. She's competing in this year's Vendée Globe. Her name is Pip Hare. She's 50 years old, and she is legitimately competing in the toughest race known to man. Fewer than 200 people have sailed around the world solo without stopping, and the stuff that you would be up against out there is astonishing. So before completing one of these maneuvers, like just a jibe, she would have a cup of tea, she said, or ideally have a sleep. I can imagine Pip out there like having a cup of tea before doing any of this. Anyway, I just thought that was amazing. Which brings me to today's sponsor, which is Headspace. Taking a little respite in the midst of chaos. With the information that's available out there now, it's a human's duty, I would say, to use meditation to jibe out of one's own metaphorical storm. Headspace really isn't just a meditation app, it's a mental health guide. So I'm usually trying to handle Darwin at night time. He's the most difficult one, and then I'm a little bit wound up, and I've got, I would say, a furiously busy mind at times. Every now and then I just know that I'm definitely not going to get to sleep, like I'm just wired. Headspace has just been incredible there for me. Like, first off, I'll do a meditation, which does take a lot of concentration, and then I'll put on one of the sleep guides just with my AirPods in, getting your sleep done, grabbing those mindfulness moments before a big decision. I really think that if you can start tying one or two of those positive habits together using an app like Headspace, it will have a noticeable positive impact on your life, and it definitely has for Elayna and I. Headspace asked Elayna and I to make a video for them, so we're actually on the app with a collection, so some of our favourite things that we use on there. Hopefully that will be helpful for you guys as well, so if you want to go and check that out, you can try it completely for free for 60 days. You can sign up with our link in the description, or there's going to be a nifty little QR code pop up here, so you can use that as well. We'll try and get that into the top comment, definitely in the description. It really helps us out if you guys go through that link. We've been working with Headspace for a while. They're big supporters of the show, and we love those guys and the app, and I really think that you guys will get some benefit out of it, so yeah.
It's a rainy old day, but it's time to leave. What are you doing down there, Cap?
Oh, I'm just moving the anchor rod, the rope that's on the back of the chain, forwards to make room for the chain as we lift it up.
I'm gonna miss this spot. That
Really
onsen?
nice spot, hey?
Yeah, that onsen on the corner there. Oh.
Oh man, did we even film that?
I actually did. No one was in the onsen, and I was able to get my iPhone, and I still felt like I was committing a crime. I was like, I have to film this area while there's no naked bodies in here, because it's just so beautiful. Like, it's spiritual, seriously. Did you like the sauna?
Oh, the sauna was amazing.
Yeah.
I was there for as long as I could be, and then they said that they're closing, and then
What time did they close? 9:30?
I think 9:30.
Oh yeah. We've had a good time here. and just such a beautiful, clean, picturesque town. All the houses are so beautiful, and it just backs up into these huge mountains, and with the clouds too, there's always like fog and clouds in the mountains. Anyway, we need to get to Hiroshima to go and pick up David, our friend who was on board with us in the Bahamas, and he's coming to visit. So we're going to go to Hiroshima. I really want to see that city too because of the history there. And we're going to an amazing island after that. So good couple of weeks ahead. You guys remember when we forgot to tie up our anchor and we were in some rough weather, beating up wind, and the anchor came down and it smashed up all the front of our boat. The bow had big dents in it. It was a sad day. So yeah, we did not forget to tie up the anchor. I think we gotta stop, babe. Should I go get our paperwork? A loud siren blared through the air as the Coast Guard flagged us down. In broken English, they asked for our boat paperwork and our passports, and we were so relieved that they were super friendly. We hoped everything would check out and we could be on our way without any hiccups.
So we have to run a translate on this, but it doesn't look like much, but apparently this is what lets us do everything here in Japan.
And the stamp there.
Yep, fancy stamp and everything.
You eat it. We did it. We're free to continue on.
This is like Mission Impossible. Are you ready?
Woo! Ah, well done. Now faster. Go back. Faster. Don't touch. Oh, you touched it with your palm. Woo! All right. I'm gonna make it even more difficult now. I ate so much sriracha sauce. Oh, Corinne just made us the most amazing ramen. Holy heck. I don't know what I'm rubbing myself against, but there's black marks all over me. Yeah, I got visited by the Coast Guard. They were so nice and spoke a little English, but you know, just super happy to play charades with us. And they put out this big net to catch our boat paperwork. It was a bit like scary putting our paperwork in there because we've lost our paperwork recently and it was a disaster. But yeah, they were very welcoming and friendly. They just checked all of our papers and sent us on our way.
Not breathing in any special way. And now I'd like you to close your eyes so you can still feel that toy resting on your tummy.
So it's probably time we acknowledge what most people will immediately think about when they hear the word Hiroshima. For me, I remember learning about Hiroshima in primary school as the first city hit by an atomic bomb during World War II. I'll never forget reading the book Sadako and the 1,000 Paper Cranes and the experience of making those 1,000 cranes in our classroom. Now, as I'm on my way to this city and even knowing that there's so much beauty to be found here too, I can't shake this wave of emotion I'm feeling. Ferris wheel. There's like a theme park right near the marina. What's happening, Cap?
Coming into port here, we're all extremely excited about this Ferris wheel. I would say Kai most.
Oh yeah, have you seen? Wow, it's amazing. And we'll be right next to that, like just below it. You can sit in the cockpit and watch it go around.
You can! I can't wait to go on it.
So we've just tied off all the fenders. We've got a, what do you call the type of...
You're going in there, right?
We're going to go left in a sec.
Yeah. Marina all to ourselves. Make as much noise as we want.
There's people here, they're just parked under the Ferris wheel. Best spot.
It'd be very hard.
Yeah.
Going Okay.
How's the
So we'll
how's that
jump
corner
on board.
there looking?
Beautiful. Perfect.
And you can slow us down with this line here, okay? Be patient. Non, encore Karine.
Hein?
On n'a pas dit encore.
Oh, it's okay. I love this one. Oh, me too. There's a cat, yeah.
A big one.
With one eye missing. Whoa! He's in heaven. Thank you. I'm coming. Kai's gonna be so jealous. He was lagging behind, and me and Ellie were like, we're gonna go see if we can hop on this Ferris wheel. Hella day for it. So it's recording. You just gotta point it at the vagabond. Can you do that? No, don't point. Like, you gotta take the camera. That's it, and point it at the vagabond. Take a video. On the way. There you go. Like that. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Can you see the vagabond?
We're gonna be stuck here.
Okay, the boat is a mess. What's going on?
We are removing an alternator and shipping it off, but oh, good catch. There you go.
That's how easy that was.
Yeah.
Oh, heavy old thing. We might have found somebody who can actually open up these things and service them. Do some new windings of the field coil, the energizer system for this to work. And the mechanic is coming by tomorrow at 9 to pick it up. So I thought,
Wow.
let's do it now, even though it's about 6 o'clock in the evening,
Yeah.
than to be buggering around tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So everyone here wants us to just buy new ones, but it's $1,400 for one of these. So Kai has been really pushing, and Kirk as well has been asking around for a whole bunch of different places.
Yeah, like it's a new
No
thing.
one fixes them.
Yeah.
Everyone just buys new ones. So
Okay, well, let's see if it can be fixed. Hopefully he's a good mechanic. With our trusty Sky Rat in the air again, we were finally getting a better glimpse of what awaited us in Hiroshima. We've got a few spots lined up to explore today.
Cheese, Daddy, cheese.
cheers, bro.
Don't put that in there, Lenny, you'll break it.
Mama, have this with this pattern.
Japan have these amazing botanical gardens in many major cities, and today we were visiting our first one. We were so blown away. This place opened up to the public back in 1976 as part of the city's effort to restore and beautify the area, as well as to promote botanical education and conservation after the bombing. The garden covers about 18 hectares and has this incredibly diverse collection of plants, including both native and exotic species from all over the world. There were so many amazing colours and scents everywhere. My gosh, I could spend all day in there. It's like the biggest property and all these different gardens, and I need to look at the history again, but I'm pretty sure it was here before the bomb and not a lot of it survived, but they rebuilt and it was originally here, and they've just done such a good job of it. And they got this big koi fish. We just found there's bugs
I didn't see the
everywhere.
koi fish.
Like, that's the best way to spend a day. I feel rejuvenated. Ow.
Don't they bite?
I don't think so. Ah. I hope not. Hang on. Let's be nice to it. Let's be nice.
Look at the arms.
On August 6, 1945, the United States dropped the atomic bomb called Little Boy on Hiroshima, leading to devastating destruction. About 70,000 to 80,000 people lost their lives instantly, with the total death toll eventually rising to around 140,000. This is one of the few buildings that partially survived the atomic bombing. It was left in ruins, which makes it a powerful symbol of the destruction that happened. Now, it's part of the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, which is all about promoting peace and honouring those who suffered during the bombing. The bombing destroyed around 70% of the city and resulted in serious long-term health issues for the survivors due to the radiation exposure. Just 3 days later, a second atomic bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, a city we've also just sailed to. This tragedy ignited global discussions about the ethics of nuclear warfare and played a significant role in shaping anti-nuclear movements. Despite the devastation, Hiroshima embarked on a remarkable journey of rebuilding, and today it stands as a vibrant city with a population of over 1.1 million people. Anyway, sorry to be a bit of a downer towards the end of this episode. To cheer you up, stick around for Lenny and Darwin Camp. And we'd love to hear from you in the comments if you visited this country for yourself, and maybe some places or experiences here that you just don't want us to miss. Thanks so much, guys.
Hello, hello, hello. Well, Lenny, look! Lenny, look at me, look! Yeah. Oh,
Done. Right.
Boom.